in Israel. Look him up and he'll tell you how it feels. From the hills of Kentucky to Dayton, Ohio, it's the David Sparks for City Show. It's the David Sparks for City Show.
How you doing, y'all? This is David Sparks for a Senate Show. Kind of dark time in America, wouldn't you say? I'm back here in Southwest Ohio, locked up in a camper in the woods. And I think that's about the best place to be right now. Because, woo, lordy. That's some stuff that went down last week. I got a lot to unwrap. This is the first episode of the David Sparks for Senate Show, and I'll tell you something, I really had a big old thing planned. I put together, and it was so much fun and frivolity and art, music, commentary, dancing. Boy, after what I watched last Wednesday, or actually after last Wednesday, my mama called me up. My old Kentucky mama called me up from Frankfort, Kentucky, and she's like, David? Or she texted me, but still, if she, in her voice, David, what do you think about what all's going on at the Capitol? And I was like, what? I'm working all damn day. I run a farm. She's like, all the Trumpers are taking over, running all over the place. And, I was like, well, Trumpers last stand, whatever. Like I said, I work for a living. I ain't got all day to pay attention to all these clowns clowning. But I love my mama, and I'm glad she called me, because, boy, I turned the TV on. I was like, what the holy hell? There's some guy with some kind of bison hat and all kinds of, like a nipple ring and tattoos all over the place, telling everybody that the apocalypse is coming, and we're all going to receive a giant shower of urine from the heavens, and then that guy from Papa John's Pizza is going to come and do karate chops all over the chest of Dwayne The Rock, and that's when the Great Awakening will happen. And I was like, what the hell? And then I went in for the evening, hung around, played some music, watched the news. Man, I'm glad I'm down here in a camper in the woods in Southwest Ohio, buddy. Because this world's gone gone crazy, or something like that. I might read some of your comments. I might respond, I might not. Don't get upset about it. Don't worry about it. You got better things to do. Enjoy it, or not. Take it or leave it, man. It's all good with me, bruh. I'm in a camper in the woods in Southwest Ohio, and everything's good. Getting back to this, I don't know what, I guess it was a plumber's butt insurrection on Capitol Hill that everybody filmed. It was like that scene, that one thing from The Simpsons, when that one little kid was like, hey man, it's so cool, we filmed all the crimes. It was the best idea, film all crimes. That was basically like, I don't know, looked like about 1,000 people. I don't know, I had the whole count on the Capitol stormers that have taken all the attention from the nation this week. But I tell you what, man, I had a lot of thoughts about that. After I saw some more really deep videos of people who were in the thick of the action, long form videos for, like an hour. That was got to be the most simultaneously disgusting, like something from an outer space's inner sanctum or something like that. Stupid thing I've ever seen that went on Capitol Hill last week. And all these people who run around, I'm a patriot! I'm so patriotic for my country, and I'm gonna run around in circles and make everybody say USA, 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 USA. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? What an embarrassment. Oh my God. I got problems with the Republicans and the Democrats. The Republicans are a whole lot more batshit crazy than the Democrats. The Democrats' big problem is that they're made up almost exclusively of the professional class, and they have no class consciousness. And then the Trumpin', I guess we could call them Trumpin' proletariats. Trumple foreskins, Trumple stiltskins, I don't know. The Trump crowd seems to me to be mostly made up of like, well, it's almost exclusively white. You know, no matter all these people, oh, we got a black guy over here, you know, yeah, show him on camera, do ya? You look at it, one of those goddamn crowds, at a Trump crowd, it's almost all like suburban white cracker people. Y'all are a thing. Everybody can see it. If you're gonna be like this whole diversity thing, y'all gonna have to like get out there and have like, you know, 15% like black people part of your like rallies at least, because that's representative of their numbers of the population, and a lot more people who aren't like these Cracker Barrel suburban white people for the most part. They going crazy now. Oh my God, they're in a hypnotic Pentecostal trance for Trump, man. Just like freedom, liberty, and that's what I'm hearing from that side. And then from the Democrats, you know, we hear a lot of it's kind of like corporate high talk. It's mostly BS. We all know it. They know it. They're not outright fascists. You know, they are neoliberals. Then I got lots of problems with that. They're not alt-right, like violent authoritarian fascists, which if you watched the long-form videos of the Trump crowd attack last week, it was a violent, out-of-control, apocalyptic, feverishly delusional crowd hopped up on Donald Trump. You're gonna pick someone to rise and fall with. Sure as hell wouldn't be him, but I wouldn't pick anyone to really rise and fall with. And that's one of the things, like, I'm sitting here looking, look at all y'all who are like just going crazy against the people who live across the street from you. It's the most ridiculous shit I ever seen in my life. You're all gonna die. You're all just Homo sapiens. Tell you what, one thing I think I did experience the most of this week was just an unmitigated yin and yang of rage and sadness. So like it was just like a back and forth rage and sadness from what I witnessed. As a veteran, I was completely enraged with the most blatant act that anyone has ever attempted of some sort of takeover of the United States. And as an American, not only was it shameful, but it was embarrassing because it was the most embarrassing takeover attempt of all time. And what are they gonna do? They're gonna go out and like kill and like take hostage a 90-year-old woman? Oh man, what a brave bunch of warriors you guys are. When I was in the Army, we really would have thought, like, wow, those guys breaking into Congress through the windows to take the 90-year-old woman hostage. That's some fucking bravery, man. Jesus Christ. Get him and send him to Ranger School, boys. Oh, Lord, man. Yeah, unmitigated rage and sadness. Yeah, you guys really did it this time. Guess what? We're not all on your side. Yeah, most of us aren't. Like the vast majority. How's that feel? You not only got the Democrats and people who are sympathetic to Democrats to absolutely be shocked, dismayed, and horrified with everything you've done to lead up to this and everything that went down, you've got almost the entirety of independents. These people are absolutely out of control, traitorous, treasonous, psychopathic, gish-galloping, waterfall nutbags. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. But hey, you know what? I'm not going to let it get me down. It got me down for a few days. These people are not getting me down, man, because they poked the wrong bear now. You ever hear that? Remember that George Carlin's routine where he goes on about the true owners of America? The true owners of America. They don't give a shit about what you think. Well, guess what? The true owners of America don't give a shit about Donald Trump and his Cracker Barrel army. They have the full force of corporate America, military America, financial America, and it's over, folks. You blew it. You blew your big chance. Got to the middle of the Capitol and walked around like, what we gonna do? We got some ties. We gonna put them on. What the hell did y'all think was gonna do after you took everybody hostage? You know what was gonna happen? U.S. military was going to surround the Capitol, and you guys were going to do like some terrible shit, and the first terrible thing you would have done would have been a Delta Force team through the windows and maybe you would have been able to do some terrible things, but they have slaughtered all of you. So you should be happy that you're so incredibly stupid today. If you were there at the Capitol and broke in and was a part of all that fucking bullshit, you should be thanking the Lord that you were so stupid, because if your stupidity would have worked out the way you wanted it to, you all would have got killed like Chris Dorner or David Koresh. What an unmitigated embarrassment to all of America you all turned out to be. What a disappointment to your parents. Oh man, fucking just, what a joke. Man. Anyway, I'm going to get to my next show. I'm going to be doing bits like this throughout the year. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff. We're going to be doing video. We're going to be doing the podcast form. Although I'm just not going to do the video as much, because video cameras, like I said, they're a pain in the ass to deal with. Then you got to be like, oh God, I can't be looking tired on camera. So yeah, podcast, baby, that's where it's at. Podcast. So I hope all of you are great. Check out the Facebook page. Got a YouTube channel here. We're going to be putting these up on, and probably any other like format we can find where there's human beings listening. This is David Sparks, and this is the David Sparks for Senate show. The next show, I'm going to be telling you more about myself. I got all kinds of stories because I am a storyteller. Par excellente, baby. You guys are great. I'm glad you listened, and I'm out of here. Then that's just all I got to say. It is January 14th, 2021. This episode's music was provided by Lobo Loco, and you can find Lobo Loco at freemusicarchive.org/music/LOBO_LOCO, and both of those L's are capitalized, and I think Lobo Loco.